In the land of Hyrule, there goes a legend held dearly by the royal family that tells of a boy. A boy who, after battling evil and saving Hyrule, crept away from the land that made him a legend. Done with those battles, once he waged across time, he re-embarked on a journey, a secret and personal journey. A journey in search of a beloved and invaluable friend. A friend whom he parted ways, he finally fulfilled his heroic destiny and took his place among legends. Hehehe, you two fairies did great. I wonder if he has anything good on him. Huh? This guy? Well, that shouldn't be a problem. Ooh, what a pretty ocarina. Hey, Skull Kid, let me touch it. I wanna see. You can't tail. What would we do if you dropped it and broke it? No way, you can't touch it. But sis, why can't I try it out too? Hey guys, Yoshi King 9000 here, and welcome to my brand new Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. So, starting things out, obviously seeing that Pona was stolen. This game is the direct sequel to Ocarina of Time. So I do suggest that you have either watched any type of playthrough or played through the game yourself before you watch this series. Yeah, so starting things off, I do wanna... There is a bit of rupees in this area that I wanna collect, because these 9 rupees will probably end up being helpful later. Unlike Ocarina of Time, this will be a 100% playthrough like Super Mario 64, and won't just be beating the game. and getting basically everything I know of. This will be full 100%. So anyway, we're gonna go in here. What's with that stupid horse of yours? It doesn't listen to a word that's said to it. There's no point in riding a thing like that, so I did you a favor and got rid of it. Hee hee. Ah, boo-hoo, why the sad face? I just thought I'd have a little fun with you. Oh, come on now, do you really think that you can beat... Oh, didn't get to finish. Hee hee, now that's a good look for you. You'll stay here looking that way forever. Sets. Whoa, Skull Kid, wait for me, I'm still here. Tail, you can't leave without me. You. If I wasn't dealing with you, I wouldn't have gotten separated from my brother. Well, don't just sit there, Deku boy, do something. Why are you looking at me like that? What, is there something on my face? You stop staring at me and just open the door for me. Please, come on, I'm a helpless little girl who's asking you, so hurry up. Oh, Tail, I wonder if that child will be alright on his own. Alright. Some more rupees right here. If you haven't already noticed, I have a new microphone. So audio quality should be a lot better than the previous two Let's Plays. I just used the microphone on my laptop. It's like a 2013 laptop, so it's not really the best microphone or webcam quality. But I don't really use the webcam that much. Hey, wait for me, don't leave me behind. So, that stuff back there, I apologize, so take me with you. You wanna know that Skull Kid who just ran off, right? Well, I just so happen to have an idea of where he might be going. Take me with you and I'll help you out. Deal? Please? Good, so then let's get settled. Now then, I'll be your partner, or at least until we catch Skull Kid. My name is Tattle, so, it's nice to meet you or whatever. Now that we've got all that straightened out, can you stop messing around and get moving? If I figure something out, press C up and I'll let you know. Hopefully, you'll manage to get by without my help until then. Okay, real quick. more rupees. Spending rupees in this game is something that is pretty much required to even beat the game, just like in Ocarina of Time. Okay, it's basically the way we get back up, because we're not tall enough to climb up these flowers right here. Hey, if I call you, press C up right away. I can tell you're not very used to your Deku scrub body yet. Alright, listen up. If you press and hold A as a Deku scrub while standing on a Deku flower, you can dive into it. If you wait a bit before releasing A, you'll launch out of the flower. Press A while you're flying to descend. Do you get that? Yes. Are you sure? One more thing. Press A when you're on the ground to perform a spin attack. I've already figured that out. Yeah, so basically you just use these. A common misconception about these is that you have a limited time in the air, but it's really a limited radius. And so, if I started flying over there, you'll start to slow down, and you'll speed up again if you go backwards. So a good way to increase your radius is if you go backwards, but it is harder to control. Anyway, I'm gonna go in here. Right here we have our first chest. You got a Deku nut. Press B while flying to drop a Deku bomb. Upon impact, it makes a blinding flash, freezing enemies in their tracks. So, not only can we throw them to stun enemies, we can also drop them from the air while pressing B. Hey you, come on, press Z and talk to me. There you go, see, you can do it if you try. When I fly over to people or objects, use Z to look at them, so you can talk to them. Use Z targeting to talk to people even if they're far away. Or if there's no one at target, you can use Z to look straight ahead. But enough of that for now. Come on over here to this tree and check it out. It's strange, but the way you look right now sort of looks like this tree. Looks all dark and gloomy and almost looked like it could start crying any second now. How sad. We'll see more of, not really see more of it, but understand what this is later in the game. And we'll see exactly who it is, in the credits. Bit of spoilers. But now, time to go in here. Alright. Before we go any further in this video, I just want to let you know, if you're using this as a guide, only use this series as a guide to the original Nintendo 64 version, the GameCube version in the Legend of Zelda Collector's Edition, and the Wii and Wii U Virtual Console versions. If you're playing the 3DS remake, I suggest you find another guide to use. In the beginning, it's pretty much the same. But, there are a lot of differences in the 3DS version that almost make it an entirely separate game. So, I would suggest that you find a different series if you're going to use one of these Let's Plays as a guide. Anyways, so let's just go out here. You've met with a terrible fate, haven't you? You might recognize this guy if you watched the Ocarina of Time series. I own the Happy Mask Shop. I travel far and wide in search of masks. During my travels, a very important mask was stolen from me by an imp in the woods. So here I am, at a loss, and now I found you. Now, don't think of me rude, but I have been following you. For I know of a very way to return you to your former self. If you can get back the precious item that was stolen from you, I will return you to normal. In exchange, all I ask is that you get back my precious mask that the imp stole from me. What, is that not a simple task? Why, to someone like you, it should no means be a difficult task. Except, the one thing is, I'm a very busy fellow, and I must leave this place in 3 days. How grateful I would be if you could bring it back to me before my time here is up. But yes, you will be fine. I see you are young and have tremendous courage. I'm sure you'll find it right away. Well then, I'm counting on you. Okay. So, if you watched my Ocarina of Time series or have played Ocarina of Time yourself, you may recognize this guy. And he is the owner of the Happy Mask Shop in Hyrule Castle Town, or whatever it's called. It changes names in literally every game it's in. One thing you'll notice is that on his backpack he has a Mario mask. I just wanted to show that because it's pretty cool. He also has this mask on him right here, on like a Ninja Turtle mask. But the mask right next to his face is not the only place we'll be seeing that face. Won't be till very later though. Anyway, go through this door. Dawn of the first day. 72 hours remain. And this is South Clocktown. It gives me the creeps. That mask salesman was the... Sorry, just thinking aloud. But 3 days, even if we never sleep, that still leaves us with a measly 72 hours. Talk about demanding. Well, don't just stand there. We're going to see the Great Fairy. Look, you want to find the Skull Kid, don't you? The Great Fairy will know what he's up to. She watches over everything. And just between you and me, the Skull Kid is no match for the Great Fairy. Go to the shrine near the North Gate, you'll find the Great Fairy in there. Okay. This dog, hates Deku scrubs. You can use R to create a shield. Throughout, the world of Majora's Mask, which name will be revealed soon, has these owl statues. Ye who hold the sacred sword leave proof of our encounter. so we can't really do anything about that yet. One thing I want to let you know is that this episode is going to be really long. Because I don't want to stop in a spot where you can't save. Because you really can't save right now. Let's talk to this guy. What's this? Green clothes? White fairy? Sir, could you, by chance, be a forest fairy? Oh my. My name is Tingle. I am the very same as you, sir, a forest fairy. Alas, though I am already aged 35, no fairy has come to me yet. My father tells me to grow up and act my age, but why? I tell you, Tingle is the very reincarnation of a fairy. Now, while I stand here waiting for a fairy of my own, I sell maps to help out my father. Lucky, lucky, you're so lucky to have a fairy. I know, we should be friends. Yes, yes, in exchange, I will sell you a map for cheap as a sign of my friendship. Will you buy one of Tingle's maps? We'll buy a Clocktown map. Yippee! You got a map of Clocktown, now you can find your way around town. The red arrow on the map shows where you entered, and the yellow arrow shows your current location. Well, call again. Tingle tingle kululim pa. Those are the magic words that Tingle created himself. Don't steal them. Okay. That will be the only time I will actually be saying that out loud. Any other time I will not. At all. Because that is way too long, and he says the same thing every time. What do you want, shrimp? I'm busy practicing with my blowgun. If you can't pop that balloon, then don't mess with Jim. Grr. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go in here. So this is where the Great Fairy is, and the Fairy's Fountain. But... oh no, the Great Fairy! Young one, please hear my plea. I've been broken and shattered into pieces by the masked Skull Kid. Please find the one stray fairy lost in town and bring her to this fairy fountain. Okay. And what I think that does is it replenishes your health. Even though you don't ever lose health, like, throughout this beginning section. I'm not even sure if it's possible to lose health within Clocktown that I can think of. Or maybe falling from a high distance, you probably can. But basically, that one stray fairy is in here. This is the laundry pool area. And right here there's a frog. Keep note of that for a little bit. Please, hear my plea. The masked Skull Kid has broken me apart and scattered my pieces. Please find a way to return me to the fairy fountain in North Clocktown. Okay. That's basically all we need to do there for now. There is a really big side quest towards the end of the game that in a way takes place in there. There's also some other minor stuff that takes place in there, which then kind of escalates into really major stuff at the really end. The very end, not really end. But, yeah. So now that we have this one piece of the fairy. Can now bring it back here. And yep, it's the same one from Ocarina of Time. Kind of. Tattle, and you, young one, of the altered shape. Thank you for returning my broken and shattered body to normal. I am the Great Fairy of Magic. I thought that masked skull child was helping me, and I grew careless. All I can offer you now is this. I shall grant you magic power. As a sign of my gratitude, please accept it. Why does it look like that? Why did the magic bar look like that? Okay, you've been granted magic power. In your current form, press B to shoot bubble blasts, and hold B to blow a big bubble. Release B to shoot it. Your magic power decreases when you shoot. Replenish it with magic jars and potions. The man who lives in the observatory outside of town may know of the Skull Kid's whereabouts, but be careful. You must not underestimate that child's powers, kind young one. If you are ever returned to your former shape, come see me. I shall give you more help. Yeah. Okay, why is the magic bar like that? It should not look like that. Why does it look like that? Okay, maybe if I just leave, it'll fix itself. Why does it look like that? I didn't think I would ever encounter a glitch on the first episode of something. Bit of a spoiler is you do get double magic later in the game. Okay, but what we want to do is pop that balloon. Maybe it has something to do with my other save file. So I do have another save file on here that does have double magic. And there's a bunch of weird glitches in this game that have to do with between save files. So that could be one of these glitches. Kind of wonder if it's a known glitch though. I'd never heard of this ever happening. Anyway, the Great Fairy said the astronomer knows the Skull Kid. Hurry, we need to find a way to get out of town and into the observatory. Whoa, look at the time. You don't even have 3 days left. Anyway. Are you the one who just popped that up there? Not too bad for a Deku Strub. We bombers have a hideout that leads to the observatory outside of town. Why do the camera angles have to look so weird in this game sometimes? If you've watched Chugga Conroy's Let's Play this game, you've probably seen that one part. I don't want to spoil it for anyone who hasn't, but if you do, then you do. You need a code to get in. Maybe I can tell you what it is. But don't think you're getting it that easily. I can't just tell you what the code is. You have to pass my test first. Are you ready? Yes. Alright, line up, guys. If you can find all 5 of us by tomorrow morning, I'll teach you the code. Are you ready? And that one just falls down. Okay, so this part is fairly easy. Okay. You just run in a close enough distance to them. Okay, yeah. Can't even see him, but he's right there. Okay. Going through here. This is East Clock Town. And that clip just showed both of the kids. Okay, you can use the bubble right here. It's another glitch right there. You can escape Clock Town early. So you're not supposed to get out yet. You have to be returned to your original form first. The chickens still attack you in this area. Like, oh. I'm not sure how many times I'll have to do this for it to work. But I'm just walk through the loading zone. Should probably reset it. That kid right there in the yellow bandana does not count in part of this hide and seek game. Just to let you know. What do you want, Tattle? Oh, why do we have to play these stupid little Bratz games? Come on, hurry up and find them already. Only 12 hours and 33 minutes left until morning. I know this town better than, like, anything. Okay, night of the first day, 60 hours remain. Okay, and this is West Clock Town. I never really described the areas, but East Clock Town is where you'll find a lot of the mini-games, and West Clock Town is where the shops are. Right here, this is the Curiosity Shop. This is basically a place that, you can sell stuff and buy shady stuff. So right here is a trading post. This is basically the main shop. And right here is the bomb shop. Sign says poop. And right here, okay, what is wrong? Is his hair always black? Looks like he's wearing one of those, whatever Russian, stereotypical Russian, whatever, hats. I don't know what they're called. Hey there, little guy. Why don't you deposit some rupees? Nowadays, even if people have money, they don't deposit any money. Anything. Why can't I? Even if people have money, they don't deposit any. Nothing. Nothing. So for a limited time, I'll give you a special gift based on how much you deposit. For example, if you deposit 200 rupees, you'll get an item that holds a lot of rupees. So what'll it be? Deposit rupees. Alright, so how much? 30, because that's how much I have. Set the amount with the analog stick and press A to decide. Really? Are you depositing 30 rupees? Yes. Seriously? That's a lot. A lot. So, little guy, what's your name? Link, is it? Got it. I won't forget your deposits. Let me stamp you with my special ink. Hey, relax. This doesn't give any marks. And it's not gonna hurt. See, there, now I'll know when I see you. Alright, little guy, I've got a total of 30 rupees from you. Come back and deposit some after you save up a bunch. So that is something pretty useful. Ocarina of Time did not have that. And there was way too much rupees in that game. Right here. This is the swordsman's school. This is the post office. And right there's the lottery shop. And... Aw, no way, you finally got me. You're pretty good for a Deku scrub. If only you were human. Then I could give you an original Bomber's Notebook and make you a member. What do you guys think? No way, no scrubs. I guess not. Once we let a kid who wasn't human join our gang, and boy did we ever regret it. Sorry. But I'll teach you the code, just like I promised. I can tell you only once, so pay close attention. I do suggest that you grab like a piece of paper or something to write this down in case you do forget it. Not only that, you don't have to do this, but if you easily forget stuff, number a list 1 through 52, and I have like a checklist of all the heart pieces in the game, so I easily forget them. And basically I will just say what heart piece it is, probably, if I remember. But anyway, yeah, so, yeah, here's the code. These codes are unique to the save file, so don't just try entering this code. Yeah. Yeah, so, one time I got 54321. Safe to say I didn't need to write that down. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, I might upload a PDF file of this checklist or something in the description. I printed it off of some website, I don't remember what it was. This is like a year ago that I printed it out. What's this guy doing? I'm not doing anything suspicious, really. He said the secret route is in East Clocktown, so why aren't you going there? Don't tell me you forgot the code. Whoa, look at the time. You don't even have 3 days left. Okay. That guy back there, keep note of him as well. And my Wii U gamepad is almost dying. So I'll be right back. Alright. So my controller's plugged in now. So now we can go in here. And the code is, for me, is 52341. That's right. You know the code, then you're a member, right? Okay, here you go. Okay, there's a lot of cool stuff at that telescope guy's place. And oh yeah, the Bomber Secret Society of Justice Forever. Okay. Okay. You can hop over water like this. You can go faster if you do a spin jump. Only in the N64, GameCube, and Virtual Console versions, not in the 3DS version. In the 3DS version, you will slow down if you do that. And right here, there's a Skulltula. You have to wait for it to turn around to, attack it. Okay. Well, a strange-looking child has joined me today. Are you a new friend of the Bombers gang? Your manners seem much better than those of your mischievous friend from the other day. That ill-mannered troublemaker from the other day said he'd break my instruments. He said he'd steal my moon's tear and there's nothing stopping him. Even now, just watch him, he's probably causing trouble over the clock tower. Will you gaze into the telescope? Yes. Okay. There's something I just remembered that I kind of needed to do. But it's kind of too late for that now. I might be able to do it quickly, but yeah. We get to see that a couple times, in fact, if you're going for 100%. Well, did you find that troublemaker and that loud noise? What was that? Perhaps another moon's tear has fallen nearby. Go look through that door and take a look outside. I kinda wonder how that troublemaker got off the top of that clock tower. The only way up there is through the clock door, and that only opens on the eve of the carnival. Yes, there's probably no time for what I wanted to do. Unless I get there really fast. This is 1 hour, and this game is like a minute in real life. If I get there fast enough, I'll probably be able to do it. Okay, along here. And the screen gets smaller. It's time to change. Come on. I guess I'll be doing this later then. Dawn of the second day, 48 hours remain. Okay, so it looks like we're not doing this quite yet. That's kind of bad timing. Like, I've 100% in this game multiple times. I don't know how I was able to not do that. Yeah, there's really nothing to do now. I guess I can show you around Clocktown now. Each day, the music in Clocktown is different. And also on the second day in certain areas, it's raining. Right here is the town shooting gallery. Right here's the Honey and Darling shop, a gaming center. Challenging daily. Can't really do that quite yet. Patron guidelines for the Milk Bar Latte. We offer our customers limited run milk, thus we are a members-only establishment. Those who do not have proof of membership will be refused service. The owner. Okay, right here's the Stockpot Inn. Another really big side quest, which relates to the one in the laundry pool, is in there. Open the chest for something splendid. The thrill of surprise. Treasure chest shop. Okay. And then around here we have some posters. Urgently recruiting. Workers wanted to build the festival tower for the carnival Simuto. The Indigogos, the Zora band that's revived the deep sea sound with playing its famous song, will be playing at the Carnival of Time. Alright, so we know where the Skull Kid is. Let's go around the clock tower. Maybe we'll learn something. Whoa, look at the time. You don't even have 2 days left. When I first saw this poster, I thought it was something very different. I'm not gonna say what it is, though. Recruiting soldiers. Protect the peace and uphold justice with us. Court recruiter Viskin. Okay, yeah. So that's basically it. There's a few of those posters around here. There's a heart piece up here. I think you can, like... There's like a glitch to get up there. It's not really a glitch, but a trick that you can use. Absolutely guaranteed. We shall guard your assets. Clocktown Bank. Yeah. And that's basically it. Then we can do. So something I want to show you. This is in the trading post. It was also in the observatory. But it's this scarecrow right here. Whoa, hey baby, I'm a styling scarecrow wandering in search of pleasant music. Time will pass in the blink of an eye if you dance with me. If you like, baby, we can forget the time and dance until night. Shall we dance? Yes, because we have literally nothing to do. Oh yeah, in that case, forget the time, let's dance. It's now dawn of the second day, or night of the second day. Oh yeah, how was it? It went by in an instant, right? I'm still full of energy. If you like, baby, we can forget time and dance till dawn. No, not now. Oh, sorry, that's too bad. In that case, come back anytime if you do decide you want to dance. By the way, I know of a mysterious song that allows you to manipulate the flow of time. Do you want to learn it? Sure. Oh yeah, now listen up. You play that strange song backward, you can slow the flow of time. And if you play each note twice in a row, you can move half a day forward through time. How's that? Pretty interesting, isn't? But I'm sure I'd like any song. Written by you better, baby. If you like, you can play one for me. So I really have no way of playing a song right now. Why is the music quieter? Never noticed some of this stuff before. Yeah. So now it's night, we can use that to skip through time as many times as needed. So I'm probably just gonna do that a couple of times. Yeah. No. It just does the same thing every time, so I'm not gonna read it out every time. Come on. Okay. Okay, night of the final day, 12 hours remain. Oh yeah, how was it? It went by in an instant, right? I'm still full of energy. But outside it seems to have gotten kind of dangerous. Yikes, I'm getting out of town. Take care. I know... Okay. So if we go out here and you can't really see it. Can't see it there either. Yeah, the moon is now really close. Okay. I'm gonna deposit these 11 rupees. I didn't say 110. Okay, yeah, 11. One thing in the 3DS version that I like better about this version is that the deposit rupees always defaults to the amount of rupees that you have. Some other thing is that there's gyro aim, which is a lot better than the analog stick. But, I would still rather play this version rather than the 3DS version. This is my private property, don't try using it when I'm not around. The town's carnival is starting to look a little iffy. I'm thinking of closing up shop so I can get a gift for my wife and return to her in my village. I've heard that a stone called the Moon's Tear shines brighter than any other in the land. If you got one, I'd really like to get it from you. My wife would love it. Give it to me, I'll give you my spot here. Deku flower included. You can also open up the menu to get stuff, and yeah. Still have the sword and shield in the menu. I don't know why the Kokiri sword looks like that in Majora's Mask, even though it's like the same one. Just don't. give it yet. Now give it to him. Ah, that stone. You must hand it over to me. In exchange, I'll give you my spot here, deck flower included. Yes? Traded the Moon's Tear for a land title deed. You really helped me out. Now I have the perfect souvenir for my wife. She hasn't set eyes on a jewel or strange sparkling stone like this in a very long time. The title deed for the spot should be in high demand among Deku scrubs, but you already know that. If you don't need it anymore, you can always sell it. Okay. These characters are known as Akindo Nuts. They're not Deku scrubs. They are different from business scrubs from Ocarina of Time, which do not make any appearance in this game. Those are the closest that you get. Hey, Deku Kid, you waiting for us to finish the bridge from the festival tower to the clock tower entrance up there? Sorry, my apprentices panicked and ran away. This is all we get for a festival tower. It's not quite tall enough for it, is it? Sheesh. I can't do that. And I don't want to, because that's kind of dumb. Even if we went to the top of the festival tower, we wouldn't be able to get to the clock tower entrance. I apologize for all this. I wish I could scare that moon away. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can fix this magic meter. Okay, so that should be how the magic meter should be. If I even attempt to refill it, it should not go above that. The magic meter, there isn't that much magic that you really use. You can get into the stock pot inn from up here. Because after a while, the front door is locked. And there is something that you will need to do in here. There's that really creepy mask on the wall. Wait, hold on, I want to go outside, actually. So there's gonna be a cutscene, and I don't want to miss it. Outside. I just realized it's 11, and at 12 the cutscene plays. There is an alternate version to that cutscene. You're standing in that area outside of the observatory. But what I want to do now, really quick, is go into the stockpot inn. Paper, please. Okay, we're just gonna give him the title deed. Yeah. Ooh, you saved me. This fell down here. I'll give it to you. And we get a piece of heart. You got piece of heart. Collect 4 pieces of a heart to assemble a new heart container. Okay. Okay, so if you did that list thing that that I talked about, this would be number 11. Yeah. I'll upload a file of this list later. Well, probably in this video's description. Each new container you put together will increase the amount of life energy you can have. Okay. Yeah, so I'll upload a file of this heart piece guide. Then you can just list 1 to 2 or just use the paper on here. But I'm using a numbered list, so I can use this guide multiple times. Because I also used this guide for my previous playthrough before I started Let's Play. Okay. Then up here there's another piece of heart. This one is number 1. Okay. Okay, collected 2. Don't stop now. You can get up there now. Sis. Ah, Till. I've been looking for you two. Hey, Skull Kid, if you gave that mask you're wearing back now. Hey, come on, are you listening? Swamp, mountain, ocean, canyon. Hurry, the 4 who are there, bring them here. Don't speak out of line, stupid fairy. No, what are you doing to my brother? Skull Kid, do you still think that you're our friend after that? Well, whatever. Even if they are to come now, they wouldn't be able to handle me. Hee hee. Just look above you. If it's something that can be stopped, then try to stop it. Okay, yeah. Something I want to see really quick is in these jars are magic. Okay, so I fixed the magic meter. I just wanted to be sure of that. We shoot the Skull Kid with one of our bubble blasts. It will drop the ocarina. You got back the Ocarina of Time. Princess Zelda gave you this precious instrument. Set it to C and use A and the 4 C buttons to play it. Press B to stop. Suddenly, memories of Princess Zelda come rushing back to you. You're already leaving this land of Hyrule, aren't you? Even though it was only a short time, I feel like I've known you forever. I'll never forget the days we spent together in Hyrule. And I believe in my heart that a day will come when I shall meet you again. Until that day comes, please take this. I am praying that your journey will be a safe one. If something should happen to you, remember this song. You remembered the Song of Time. Any song that you learn in this game that was an Ocarina of Time, we'll say you remembered rather than you learned. Just a pretty cool thing. This melody lingering in the edges of your mind is a song of memories of Princess Zelda. The goddess of time is protecting you. If you play the Song of Time, she will aid you. Snap out of it. What are you doing, lost in memories? Get yourself together. Getting that old ocarina back isn't gonna help us. Somebody, anybody, goddess of time, please, we need more time. Who says this ocarina won't help us? Huh? When did you get that instrument? That is the same question I have asked the first time I played this. Pretty much every time I've played this, actually. But save and return to dawn of the first day. Dawn of the first day, 72 hours remain. Well, what just happened? Everything has just... started over. What are you... Anyway, that song you played, that instrument. That instrument. Wait, that's it, your instrument. The masked salesman said you got back the precious thing that was stolen from you. He could return you to normal. Did you completely forget or what? Alright. With that, I will end this episode off here. And due to difficulties with my Wii, it just doesn't want to output video. So due to difficulties with that, I have not been doing Metroid Prime blind. So, for now, this series will be going up on Wednesdays and Saturdays until that's fixed. But, yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy this series, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.